So that I have resolved the issue with the turn order. So turn order is done for this current time.
Yeah.
So you guys settle down, hunker down in the back room. You can hear the manticores moving around outside. Every now and then, one of them will go, "Little meatling, come out."
Why don't you come in
But
here?
they don't. For the very same reason that you're safe in there, they can't fit through the opening.
Yeah, I'm talking to them.
So,
They don't. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask for the potion. Is it just a minor one?
It's just a regular healing potion, yeah.
Cool.
That's 2d4 plus 2. Ninja, how do you do potions? Is it action to use?
If it's in combat, it's an action to use it on yourself or another, yes.
Okay.
Unless you have it prepared, like pre-prepared.
It was 2d4 plus what?
2.
2.
All right.
So
So I can see.
I'm gonna have Spark set at the door, basically, kind of keep an eye on things, because it lasts an hour. So basically, at the end of our short rest, he'll fizzle out.
All right.
If there's anything else that happens,
I'm just licking my wounds. So
yeah, you guys will basically spend an hour. Don't make me take Kunari's sheet away again.
I was about to say I saw a ghost.
You guys spend an hour resting, recovering, tending to your wounds.
wow.
Okay, it's time to spend hit dice.
damn, llama.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. I clicked on the fighter button. So that's
I need to spend one more.
14. Holy crap!
There we go.
Oof.
All right. So yes, you spend your hour resting, recovering, patching your wounds, sharpening your weapons. What are you guys doing during that hour that is not one of those actions?
Besides just kind of trying to patch ourselves up, I'm going to try and whisper to everyone. Essentially, what I posted in chat, which is if we can take down one of them, the other one hopefully will flee. So, with all the magic going around, Mott's getting a little bit more comfy with it and thinks he has an idea of using, essentially making a copy of himself run out and grab their attention.
Well, if you want, or I could just run out and just eat the hits. They're probably just waiting in ambush. We can't stay in here forever.
Yes. But why let you take the hits unnecessarily if we can draw their attention elsewhere and then hopefully get a, like, I'll bunch up on one of them?
Yeah, but I should be the first real person to go out.
Okay, we can do that after we draw their fire away. And Flame, can you make another spark as we kind of burst out of here?
Yeah, I can make a spark as soon as our short rest is done.
Then yeah, maybe this copy of myself and another spark just run out there, grab their attention. They try and attack, and then we just kind of try and pounce on the one that's closest to us.
Okay.
And
Hopefully they didn't. Hopefully they didn't kill our horses that are waiting outside.
I mean, they're both been kind of talking smack to us, so it'd take a little while for them to do that and back.
On that note, it has been quiet for the last like 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it might take us a little bit longer to get back to town. But remember, as long as I survive, we'll be okay.
Well, just want you guys to know I'm running low on my spells. I can do a couple lower level spells. Like I could shield you guys or do another heal or a couple of heals. But I do have my ambulance ability again. I can run around and heal everybody up. So that's something.
All right. If they don't fall for our ruse, that's going to be a good backup. But other than that, yeah, it sounds like at least a decent idea. Grumble, can you throw a javelins at any of their wings if they try and take off? Flame, Brian? Right.
Well,
Yeah, I can throw javelins. Yeah.
I mean, yes, I can't. I mean, it'll cut in the way of my healing or shielding, but I could, throw another little bolt their way if I need to. If they're in the air.
All right. Well, because my plan is fully reliant on the fact that we piss them off enough where they want to essentially strangle us with their own hands, paws. They want to get up close. So my plan only resolves on the fact that their hatred outweighs the fact that they remember that they have wings.
All right, I'm ready when you guys are.
Then we'll first get behind Flame. See anyone out there? Or,
Well, are we saying that the short rest is done? Is that what we're saying?
if I have no other plans.
Okay. Because then I'll just resummon Spark at the end of our, because he would disappear.
And is there? I'll just put this. Do that. I have not cast it yet. That's just for convenience. Flame, can you move Spark a little bit closer so I can actually have this thing come out? A little bit closer.
Okay.
And wow, we just left bodies there, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Are we?
Right. If I were to cast the spell and have the copy here, could I have it run essentially to here?
Yeah, we're taking action.
Yeah, it's basically your action.
Because yeah,
But you're not in combat at the moment. An action is a quick 6-second thing. It's not a.
then yeah, gonna do that. Just have the copy of Mott run out. Hopefully, Spark's gonna follow.
Sure. Flame will instruct Spark to follow it and shoot at any living manticores it sees.
All right. So you create your silent image, send it running out there, and as Spark comes around the corner, the cave is empty, except for the bodies.
Peek out.
Yeah, except for the bodies of the manticores and the bugbears, there's nothing in this cave anymore.
Did we grab the loot, by the way?
Not
Somebody
yet.
begged
We
that
could
up.
have.
We should definitely beg
so
him.
far, the only thing you've taken is the healing potion. The
Hey,
rest of it is still.
now that the plan's successfully not in action, we'll definitely go, oh yeah, my worry is more on
Let's get the loot.
I will axe the tails off the manticores and get them as trophies. Well, no, we want the full pelts, so I'm going to start skinning them.
be careful.
It's going to take you several hours to skin 2 fully grown manticores.
Yep.
You're not sure if you have that much time.
I'll call back. Do we want the pelts?
Eventually.
We want to make sure we're out of danger first. Speaking
Okay,
of,
I'll leave it be
how
for
are we
now.
divvying up this gold?
So your
Guys?
loot is 3 pounds of silver trade bars, 9 lapis lazuli, an onyx pair of dice, and a potion of healing that you've already collected.
Do you
How
want to
many?
take that mod?
Well,
Real quick though, what was the number of bars?
3 pounds worth.
3 pounds of silver bar. 9 lapis lazuli.
Yep. And an onyx pair of dice.
Ooh.
Grumble,
They're not magical?
No, they're just dice.
Grumble.
Yeah, what's up, Brian?
Remember, there's that other chamber to the north.
Can we go check it out?
We should probably wait for everyone first.
Okay.
Don't be running off with my dice, son.
Did you write down the
You can
dice
play
set
with them, but don't
plan?
run off with them.
Or Llama?
No, I assumed you were grabbing it all.
I am. I just can't remember what the dice was because I can't type that quick.
Onyx, a pair of onyx dice.
Oh, and
Here,
a
you want to
pair?
roll some of these? Yeah, it's a pair of dice. It's like 2 dice.
Okay.
Here, watch. Throw them in the tray like that, and they come up with numbers.
Then keeping an eye on the hole because it's above here, right? Yep. Gonna follow.
Yeah.
What do you
Right
mean?
here.
Gonna follow people to the other hole.
All right. It is a gruesome sight to behold. You walk in, and there are corpses, blood, gore, bones. This is their larder, so to speak. This is where they keep their prey.
Yep.
Unfortunately, most of the bodies are humanoids. You see a few, like maybe a couple of hyenas in the corner, but most of them are humanoid.
Any distinguishing?
Most of them are half-eaten and chewed up.
Uh,
So
not so
really.
much features, more trinkets. Like
No, there are no. They have no belongings. All of their clothes and stuff have been stripped. They are naked and half-eaten.
Is there any other way into this little larger part?
Nope, just the door you guys came through.
Do they have their faces or no?
Most of them have been eaten, like half chewed.
Okay.
Like something just sat there and gnawed on them for 5-10 minutes. The only one that has a face is this blue dragonborn in the back, and that's only because his horns curve down around his eyes, and they couldn't chew through them.
All right.
Mostly cat on my butt.
Mont, do you have minor illusion?
Yes, I think so. 1 second.
I think you can use that to recreate the face so anybody recognizes them.
I
But
only
I have to
have
ask that out of character. I don't know that in character.
only have silent image and disguise self. As far as those type of illusions go. All right. Well, now what, guys? My plan went to bust.
Why don't we repeat the plan on the other side when we leave?
Yeah.
Maybe they're laying in wait right where we would emerge.
All right, fair enough.
Do we wanna take cut off the tail tips just in case we can't come back?
What are you doing?
Playing with the dice.
Yeah, I mean, it would be at least some proof that we
Why
took
not?
down some of them.
Yep.
A far more gruesome thought is, Desmo the Scarred here has been tormenting people. If we bring back, proof of its scar, then people go, oh, hey, yeah, these guys aren't lying, but the tails might do just as good. So, up to you guys on how gruesome we want to get.
Well, I think we want to take the whole hide. We don't really have time now, but in case we can't come back, it'd be nice to at least have the tail tips.
Okay.
The silent image lasts 10 minutes, so you should still have it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's probably just another Mott standing in that area because it's only a 15-foot area that he can actually exist in.
Grumble, do you want to chop off the tips of the tails and we'll take those with us and then?
Sure. And I cut off their tails.
All right. So you have 2 manticore tail tips.
Do these bugbears have anything distinguishing?
Probably their ears.
They've got. Yeah, they're bugbears. They don't have a whole lot. What they have, you guys already took.
Okay.
That was their little pile of treasure in the background.
All right. Then coming back into this area, Mott will pick up his crossbow again because he did kind of leave it in the last encounter.
I'll get my javelin.
All right.
And I suppose, short bow. Okay, that's what it was. Then yeah, I guess we're heading out.
Let me double check. Let me double check the bugbears do have weapons, but they're not great weapons. They're basically rusty morning stars.
I mean, Brian, you want to take one of these? Grumble?
Yeah, might as well throw it in my backpack. What, 3 morning stars?
I mean, if you want 3 heavily rusted morning stars, that's up to you. I mean, you can't do
Probably
anything with
sell
them.
for a silver piece or something.
Okay, you want to try.
I'm putting
You guys
heavily rusted morning stars.
Let's
Brian go.
I think he went down the tunnel. I think we should keep going and catch up with him.
All right.
Grumble, you want to lead the way?
Yeah, I'll just do my inventory. Okay.
Oh, Brian did continue.
Have your image go out first.
I'll have to make another one.
Where did that other set of dice go?
And the exit is like right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should we roll stealth checks?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I say we should roll stealth checks.
Might as well, because
sneak out.
Mott did at least want to kind of like look at the entrance and see.
Wow. Pretty decent rolls.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
Most stealthy guy. That's the least.
All right.
How
Can I borrow
does that always
trade
work?
from you for a second there, son?
This one?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah, this one. I need to roll dice for a second.
How is it that the stealthiest, I mean, like the most specialized person always sucks at the specialization?
It's 1 out of 20, baby.
It's just you, Kiba. Just you.
I know.
All right.
Wait till you get reliable talent.
There you go.
Thank you.
So,
Dude, the funny thing is, how many spikes am I just going to take?
as you guys sneak out, you don't seem to be noticed. at least not by anything you can see. As you approach your horses, which are thankfully still alive, you do notice that there is one problem. One of your cart's wheels has been cracked through and through, as in someone took some kind of heavy weapon and smashed the way through the spokes.
Oh, it's
Or
the one
the
bugbear
heavy
that
paw.
escaped.
Oh yeah.
What's that, bud?
Can you open that?
You want me to open it? You want to roll those dice? Go ahead.
Alright,
Well, I
then,
guess we can detach the horse, or we could try to either repair the cart or detach the horse from the cart and lug everything back on our backpacks and stuff.
I mean, it's not like you guys have a huge, well, except the water and stuff. You guys
Yeah.
don't have a lot of equipment to be hauling, so.
We can do a water party and, guzzle down a gallon of water each or something.
just fill up our
Large cans of bellies.
so any chance that they just decided that we were too much effort and decided to bail?
It's possible their leader did die. I'm worried they're gonna take revenge on the town though, but they're not here. I don't know. What do you want to
Could
do?
be
Stake
where
out
they
this place?
are, actually. Hmm.
Or do you want to do camp out here? Maybe fully skin the manticores?
Risk them
Brian?
coming back then.
Huh?
Yeah.
We risk them coming back if we camp out here.
We want them to come back to fight them. Or we want them to come back to fight them.
Yeah, but what if they're taking revenge on the town because of us?
I mean, as far as they know, we're just a bunch of adventurers, fighting a big monster.
I don't know. They might put two and two together.
I mean, the town themselves said that the manticores were hardly an issue. If that gives any indication, that's a lie, or at least other towns around have been suffering. But at least the
Yeah.
current town that we were in didn't really mind at all.
Yeah, for sure. These manticores were bad news. Look at all those bodies in there.
So, Brian, Flame, you guys want to maybe try and set up an ambush or something, or do we want to try and head back to town?
Have we really had no sign of them at all?
There is, as far as you can tell, they're gone.
I mean, but that's also just with like the cursory glance of, oh hey, nothing's trying to attack us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They don't really leave tracks in the air, so I can't track them.
Actually, speaking of the air, can Mott put like his hands next to the side of his hair and just try and like listen for any
Make a perception check. Then.
Can as we stand out there, can I have Spark just fly straight up until he's like, I don't know, 120 feet in the air and just look around? See if
Oh,
he sees anything. Because he does fly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, Spark flies up and looks around, and he sees like a small herd of some kind of animals running around in the distance. But as he kind of spins in place, he sees the opening of the cave that was in top of the main chamber, and there's really nothing to be seen.
Hmm. Hmm. What is called? Spark doesn't see anything. They're gone.
So
Maybe they fled.
if we are going to spring a trap, should we do it over the hole that they would go into their abode with? You know?
Oh, could check that out.
We could hide in the cave and maybe hide the cart with foliage or something, and hide in the cave. And when they come back, ambush them.
We're in a desert, Grumble. I don't think we're gonna find foliage out here.
Yeah.
You could use a cactus.
Oh, we don't want to. Let's not move anything because we want them to think we're still in that little alcove,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But then we're not. We attack them where they don't expect us.
So yeah, if we have Flame have Spark hide in that little cubby hole that we were in, maybe hide in their little pantry. That way, when they try and taunt us again, we can surprise them.
Ah, I got it.
Uh,
I got it, dude. I got it. And I'm gonna look
Yeah.
at Flame. We're gonna set a campfire in that alcove where we were hiding out. So when they come back, they think that we're still in there around our little campsite. But we're really in the larder with the dead things, and we attack.
That might not be a good idea because the smoke would fill the cave.
There's a
The
hole.
cave.
There's a hole in the cave.
It would fill up the alcove. I don't think that would be. It's like the whole smoke would fill the alcove.
What do you want me to do with this?
So, we either have set up a campfire and hopefully draw their attention, or sit and wait while things stay dark.
I say we go to the main chamber here and hide and wait for them to come back.
I have a distinct feeling that the Manticores are actually laying in wait for us on the way back to the town. And so we're going to get into a wait off where they're waiting for us out in the desert and we're waiting for them back in the cave.
You think they're
Now,
going to ambush us on the way back?
I think so. Now, granted, we can stay in the cave as long as we like. I can create water and good berries. I know how much Mott loves my good berries. You know, Brian and I are used to being hermits, but I guess the question is for you two, how long do you want to wait here?
I'd say a couple days and then we'll call it.
I mean, I don't think we'd even need to wait a couple days. I'm pretty sure once they realize that we're not coming out, they might be coming back. Or who knows? And hell, maybe Grumble gets his wish and he tries to skin those other two.
Well, we can
But
certainly skin them while we wait.
so it's either we hit the road or we sit and try and set up an ambush.
I say we give it a couple days, then we hit the road.
What's that,
Made
bud?
them. I mean, sure, let's go back inside them. Do we at least want to bring the horses into this inner entranceway?
Yeah, let's bring the horse at least in the cave so they're not ambushed.
I actually do it with both of my hands.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we lead the horses into this first chamber.
All right.
Can we bring the barrel of water with us too? Like, I know
Yeah,
it's
the
heavy, but
barrel's
for the short
the
distance.
barrel's heavy, but it's not so heavy that you can't move it.
Okay, so I think we bring the barrel of water in there too. Bring the horses with, just so we have the supplies in case we need it for some reason.
Yeah, and plus if we bring the cart too in the mouth of the cave, maybe they'll think we're not in there, and then they'll go in to like, they're gone.
The cart's not going to fit in that mouth
Wow.
in the mouth of the cave.
Speaking of
Like
the
the
cart,
horses are going to be a squeeze.
I think it's fine to just leave the cart there.
Okay. Well, then they're gonna know we're there waiting for them.
probably.
Not necessarily, because if it's just the cart and all the horses are gone, I mean, and the
Oh, the
cart wheel's
wheel's
broken.
broken. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
their intelligence
Speaking-
might work against them there on that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of broken wheels, we don't have a repair one, so we can't, we don't have a spare wheel. That was just as is. So if you really want to do that campfire thing, like Brian said, that's the second time he's done that to me. We can grab some of the wood from that thing and then just set the campfire inside.
I could also just cast create bonfire in that area.
Yeah, but what's more useful? Uh, Creating, using your stuff with magic, or using real life stuff. That way, when the manticores do come, you're not down any magic or anything.
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip, but it only lasts a minute, so it would definitely need some
Great. I
fuel.
can't keep rolling dice for you, bud.
I thought you were making a bunch of checks. I was like,
No, he's giving me dice and having me roll them for him. Why don't
I
you
was
roll them?
trying not to be scared about all the dice I was hearing.
Yeah, no, don't worry about the dice in the background because that's just my 5-year-old playing with dice.
Yes, don't worry about the dice.
No,
Right.
if I have to make an important roll, I will. But he's
Yeah.
playing with the dice right now.
Then,
Alright. Well, let's. Do you want to start skidding right away, or do we want to wait a little bit before we start skidding?
1 plus 2 equals 3.
I mean, you guys are free to skin. I was just gonna break down some of that cart, bring it into that room, and
Equals
start
4.
that fire.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Mott's task, is just setting a fire about here-ish, or setting up a thing for fire there.
Plus 0 equals 3.
But yeah, you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Sure, I'll
Yeah,
skin the manticores.
All right, go ahead and I
I'm
can't forget in 5e whether it's survival or
Survival.
yeah. So give me a survival check then to see how well you skin the manticores.
Can I help him?
Yeah, you can help him.
Plus
Okay.
3
So I was gonna
So
say, I
you
think
get advantage. You do get advantage for the roll then.
19.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so the first manticore goes rather well. You managed to
Dad.
what?
What is
8.
8?
Yes.
So that's $8 each. Here, please give me your dollars.
you're the
Hey,
mom by your
hustler over
kid.
there.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll give you an actual dollar.
Thank you.
You can put that in your piggy bank for being such a good kid. Oh, Lord. Actually, I'm having to bribe my son here.
Yeah,
This is what you get to look forward to.
yeah, I'm
They hit
sure.
about 5. They hit about 5, and they turn into quite the little terrors. But yeah, so you skin the first manticore. It goes rather easily. It's a big pelt though. Like when you lay it out, it's it's as wide as Grumble is tall twice over.
Nice.
I call no dibs on carrying either one of those.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I think I could do it better. I think I could skin the other one better than you there, Grumble.
Backseat,
Which one?
backseat.
Which one did you
queen.
skin first?
The
Sweetie.
scar.
Does. Yeah.
What kind
All
of
right.
food?
What's that?
What kind of food do you want?
I don't want any food. I've got food right here.
I know, but I have. But
Look, Mommy's home. Oh, and she brought snacks.
Man, that mic fade was quick.
All right. Sprinted. Yeah.
you go ahead and have those with Mommy, okay?
Well, while they're doing that, getting Desmo, how much of the coat did I cannibalize for a decent campfire?
I mean, that one wheel will make a decent campfire.
Okay.
Like those spokes are like 3 inches, like they're almost 3 inches in diameter. Like they're really thick.
Okay.
Your
Nice.
your main problem is going to be finding kindling and stuff to light it with.
Fair enough.
Thank you, sweetie.
Well, I could always cast create bonfire under it until it
Yeah.
lights.
Yep.
Like you guys have options.
Okay.
So you do not get. All you get is the pelt. You don't get the face. Um, the what?
Where did you put the mommy's cookies at?
I didn't put them anywhere. You put them somewhere.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I watched you walk over there with them. But the quills around like the mane were too thick to get through, so you couldn't like cut through them.
Okay.
So the thing still, his face, the big scar that demotes him as the leader, is still intact for the most part and attached to the body. If you want that, you're gonna have to cut his head off.
I'll do that because everybody was talking about the scarred one won a trophy.
And Flame, are you going to help Flame, or is Flame doing it himself?
I'll help him.
You gotta roll that. There you go. All right. So yeah, with as a druid, you're much more keenly in tune with how nature works, the way the body sits together. You managed to cut this thing so cleanly that you there's like even the battle wounds, the battle scars on this thing show up across the pelt. Like you managed to skin this thing so close that there's very little like ichor or blood or anything like still attached to the hide. I don't know if you guys have ever actually skinned an animal, but it's a messy business.
It is.
Okay, so
So
that
that
took about 5 hours, right?
Yeah, it's going to take you several hours.
Okay. All right.
During this time, what is Brian doing? Because he's just sitting in the corner there.
Just watching. I'm got nothing really to do, so
Do you have any
Okay.
herbs to smoke?
Maybe not the best place to get blitzed.
yeah, I do, but I wouldn't be smoking here. Yeah, no,
Like,
that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything special.
Okay, we lie in wait and
all right. So yeah, how long you guys are going to stay here? A couple of days, you said.
yeah.
Where
I,
are you
I
going to?
figured a day at most would be preferable, but yeah.
All right, where are you guys going to stay? Is the question. Like, where are you? Just out in that back central
I figure
corridor?
either in here, like the meadery, or maybe close to the entrance. I don't know.
I say while
I
we're
think in
up, we lie wait in this room for when they come back, and then when we're sleeping, we sleep like over here, like by the horses.
Okay. Like take turns and whatnot.
Yeah, one guy keeps watch.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
So let me check something here. Okay. So the first night passes. The first evening approaches, and that you've seen no hide nor hair of those manticores. They haven't come back.
Camp out, get a
As the
long
sun
rest.
begins, yeah, I was going to say, as the sun begins to set, which one of you is taking your first watch? Because you
I'll
do
take
have to.
first
You
watch.
are
Scramble.
probably going to need to set a watch.
Okay.
So we're in this room.
Which? Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Your horses are not happy, by the way. They're pawing the ground. They're throwing their heads. Even Brian's pony, which is normally a fairly docile creature, is agitated. They do not like being in here.
Probably smells of death.
Is there any way that we might be able to calm them down?
Handle animal check.
Good. Try. How many people can try?
You each have a horse, so.
Okay. Not very good.
Oh, I was actually afraid to see one of those. At least
It's
this is
not
a
a nat
natural
one.
It's still a 1, sir.
But at
But
least
it's not a nat
nat
one.
All right. So you managed to calm your horse fairly well. It still doesn't like being in here, but at least it's not trying to like run. Flame, you keep. What's up, bud?
What are those ones that are invisible?
You're not supposed to bring those up, son.
Oh God.
Yeah, he does. I think.
There's invisible enemies. Oh no.
Flame,
Alright.
your horse doesn't like. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like this place. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like you being in his face, and he nips at you. Brian, your pony actually tries to kick you.
Yeah, I dodge a kick and then light up and blow smoke in its face in an attempt to
Alright.
calm it down.
Let me see if I don't know how. I'm not an expert on animals, but I'm pretty sure a pony is not going to take kindly to having smoke blown in its nostrils.
It's like friendly smoke.
No, it wouldn't, but the moment it kicks in, I'm pretty sure it's at least a +4.
Do you want to do this one?
So
Here you
the horse, the two things happen pretty much the same. The animal kicks at you again, this time with the front two hooves as it rears back, and it bolts through the exit.
Well, that happens. I don't even go to
Um,
chase it. I just look at my friends.
Ow. Grumble, your horse, or pony, or whatever you were riding, actually does bite you.
Okay.
It hurts like a mother, and when it lets go after like a minute, it just kind of tromps away from you and throws its head around, and it's agitated as all hell.
I just leave it alone. I take the bite like a champion. I don't go into a rage and chop it up or anything.
What?
I keep rolling 6s over here.
That's your luck.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey,
Don't roll.
Flame,
Yeah, buddy.
can I ride on your horse when we get back?
Yeah, buddy.
Don't burn me, please.
All right. So your first night, go ahead and roll your perception, Scribble, as you keep your watch. This place the sound echoes weird in here because of the large opening in the other cave. You don't see anything really because, I mean, you're in a pretty tight corridor area, and the only real things that you notice are the horses like agitated and still tromping around and trying to like break their lines.
Okay. I wake up Brian for his watch.
All right.
I go to sleep.
I kick your feet as I walk by you. Or kick the kid with no pony. Hey.
All right. Brian, you notice as you kind of sit there, you're a hermit. You know the sounds of the wild. This is normal for you. You hear something outside the cave, and as you go kind of look out the entranceway, you see your pony. It's about 30 feet away down the slope, and it's just munching on some like coarse grass. And it hasn't gone very far.
Do I see shadows in the sky?
You do not see anything in the sky now, other than the quite a spectacular display of stars.
Yeah, so from the entrance, I'm just gonna be like, "Psst, come back here, thoroughbred. Can you hear me? It's all good. I'm your friend."
Uh, it
I'm not
the,
expecting it to respond or anything.
the pony kind of looks at you and like cocks its head and goes back to the grass.
There are dangerous things that are gonna eat you. I can keep you safe.
He continues to munch.
Okay, you're gonna die. Love you. I'm just gonna sit at the entrance looking at it, but not try to go out there because I'm too scared to go out by myself.
All right. Your watch passes with very little incident.
I wake up. I wake up. I wake up. Mod,
All right,
buddy.
Mott, you get woken up.
Yeah.
My pony was out there. I didn't want to get him, but you know.
You, like, is this because I have black scales, or is this just you informing me?
Maybe I don't know. I mean, you seem to calm your horse down.
Uh, all right, if it'll make you feel better, I will try and get your pony back in here.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're gonna walk out into the night and try to fetch his pony.
Oh yeah, like halfway
You
through
need
sleep cycle.
you're going to need well actually no, it's a full moon, so you don't really need a light source. You have plenty of light.
Yeah. So yeah, animal handling then.
Yes. As you approach the pony, it sort of looks at you and whinnies in like very softly.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only way we can make sure the big scary monsters stop bugging people. Now, like, come on.
Hey,
Nice.
hey.
Natural 20.
The
Damn.
pony walks over to you, puts its snout in your hand, and nuzzles you, and follows you back in.
I,
You want
I
me to
can
tie the
handle it with
shoe
you
for you?
guys, but
Yeah, I'm gonna zip this zipper.
Okay, you zip the zipper. Dad
well,
will tie the shoes.
if anything else, I should be able to convince Flame to give you guys some good berries. Maybe that'll help get the taste of dry grass out of your mouth.
I follow that advice, seeing how well Pony responded.
When Mott gets back in, he's just gonna shrug on, I don't know how I fucking did that.
There you go. All right. So go ahead and make your perception for your watch.
That one. Damn it, that would have been funny.
Pretty damn close.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Um,
one up.
yeah, you don't really notice anything going awry. Like just like Grumble, the sound gets thrown off. You're a city boy. You've never
Yep.
spent the night in a cave. This is all new to you. Like
Yep.
the sounds echo weirdly. The lights dance in weird ways. Every time you look out the main entrance, it's like it's pitch black except for the moonlight, and the shadows just sort of creep and dance around. It's a little disconcerting. The only sound you hear is the wind through the doorway, the horses moving around and neighing slightly, and your companions sleeping. Other than that, your watch passes.
Is that it for the watch, or is it Flame's turn?
It will be Flame's turn. Because if you chunk them up into about, yeah, you've got about 8 hours. So
Okay. Then I guess it's Flame's turn.
Morning sunshine. I'm the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything eventful happen I should be aware of?
do what now, bud?
Got Brian's pony back.
Oh, nice.
This one's purple. This one's green.
I see
Other
that,
than
bud.
that,
I can see
I
colors.
don't know how you or Brian do this crap.
Oh, one day at a time.
Yeah, city life is so much better though.
Peaceful out here in the wilderness.
Too open.
There you go, bud.
This part is so difficult.
Yeah, but you got to learn to do it. See,
Well, it's Flame's turn.
keep trying.
Water's gonna go to sleep. Might as well try and pat the animals.
All right, they accept the pets. They're still agitated. They still don't want to be in here, but after watching Brian's pony zip, you guys basically tied them to a rock nearby so that they can't like bolt anymore.
Yep, and Brian's pony's back anyway.
So yes, go ahead and give me your perceptions for the night, Flame.
Better. I am gonna do some stuff on my shift too, but
All right, what do you plan to do?
so I am going to ritual cast speak with animals.
Okay.
Where is that? Speak with animals, ritual cast. So I can talk to the horses. And I'm gonna be like, listen, I know this is a terrible situation. We're just trying to keep you safe. There are flying beasts out there that are gonna eat you if we're not guarding you, okay? So stay in the cave, all right?
They sort of quiet down a little bit. They don't like, they kind of look at you funny. Like they're not used to this kind of, they're not used to being able to understand you.
Mhm.
And the pony just kind of looks at you and you blew smoke in my nose.
Yeah, he was just trying to get your attention. I'll tell him not to do that again.
That would be preferable.
He's also gonna cast Goodberry and then and feed a berry to each one of the horses and pony.
All right.
You'll like this. This
They
will make you
each
feel
take
better.
a berry, munch on it, and they do calm down. Like they still every now and then will toss their heads and stamp the ground, but they don't. They're not like really agitated anymore.
Okay. And otherwise, I'm just gonna sit by the entrance and just kind of watch the sunrise.
All right. Well, you do watch the sunrise. As the sun comes up, you see like the vastness of the desert laid out before you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and on the horizon, you see specks of something moving.
I see the what of something moving?
Specks, as in
Oh, specks.
there's something in the distance that you can't make out, but there's a lot of them and they're moving.
Okay. How can I judge how far away I think they are?
Um, you kind of let me think here.
Wait, specks on the horizon?
Yes,
If they're humanoid-ish, that's at least 3 miles.
they're not humanoid.
Oh.
They're not on the ground. They're up in the air.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Fuck.
Maybe it's the Manticore police.
The Manticore bringing their family with them.
um I'm gonna say give me a nature check for this one
Ooh.
because if you just because you can read the landscape and you know you're a druid, you know like generally how far certain things should be from one another. You can read the land. All right, a 15. Um, they're several miles out. The fact that you can see them from that distance means that they're pretty big creatures. Whatever they are, they do appear to be moving in your general direction.
Okay. How close is it to kind of the time where people should be starting to wake up? Like,
It's like 6:15 in the morning at this point.
yeah.
Like the sun's just barely cresting the horizon, and it's about this time people should start waking up.
Well, I'm gonna sit there until the first person. I'm not gonna wake anybody up. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it until I either can tell what they are, um, and determine if it's dangerous or not. And otherwise I'm just gonna wait till people start waking up to point it out to them.
All right. Um, let's see who wakes up first. 1d6. I'm going to use one of my dice, my bullet dice for this one, because I haven't got to roll these.
They're fun, aren't they?
6. Brian, you are the first to wake up.
All right. I yawn. I look at my pony and I give him a nod. And back to Flame. Hey, morning, man. What's going on?
Morning. Two things real quick. Don't blow smoke in your pony's face anymore. He told me he doesn't like that, and I said I'd talk to you about that. The other thing,
Did you explain to him that it would make him happy and
he
calm?
he didn't like it. I don't know what to say, and he just said don't do it again. So,
Fine.
the other thing is, take a look out there. Can you see what those things are? I can't quite make them out yet, but they seem to be heading our way.
I do. I look out bleary eyed.
All right. You do notice on the horizon there are specks, numerous specks flying in your general direction.
How many specks are we talking?
They're too far away to count, but it's there's enough of them that they form like a small solid line.
Well, that's troubling. You didn't. You just let us sleep in?
I don't know what it is. I don't even know if they're coming here. If we have
What? Tumble!
if we have to fight them, I
What?
want people to be
I
ready for it.
I jump up with my axe, look left.
Flying specks on the horizon. A lot of them. There's a line.
Then yeah, Mott will go out as well. We'll check it.
I think there's a society of manticores coming after us.
One, I actually want to ask a completely like this is a bullshit question. With Mott's skill in thievery and his ability to, look at the fine details of things, could he
Mhm.
distinguish things at this thing with a
At their
perception check?
distance, no.
Like,
Now, if one of
okay.
you had like a spyglass or something on you, that would be a different story. But I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
I have a necklace. The what's Kunari's necklace.
Um,
No.
that's not a spyglass,
I
unfortunately.
can roll my bedroll into a cylinder and look through it like a
Still need.
Take a piece of parchment, roll it up, put it to my eye.
Hmm.
I just look at Flame and be like, with the den mother around us, you don't want to like leave anything to chance, you know?
Which is the yellow one.
I think a spyglass costs 1,000 gold.
That's disgusting.
I mean, they are finely made like pieces of equipment. They are worth a lot of money.
So what do we
Alright.
do, guys? I mean, that's more than two.
Well,
We don't
if
even know
it's
what they are yet.
if it's manticores and they're coming to kill us, I don't think we want to be caught out in the open. It's better to fight them in an enclosed space.
I agree.
Right. Yeah, there's not much that we can do right now. Well,
Wait for them.
I mean, you could set a big fire underneath that hole so they can't come in or they can't see you coming in with the smoke coming out.
I mean,
Pretty sure they can come in.
the
Yeah,
wagon's not going to do much good with one wheel. Anyone want to help me quickly dismantle this thing and put it in there?
If that's what we're doing, I'll do it.
All right. Heave ho, heave ho.
So
All
rush.
right. So you guys are going to go out and dismantle the cart, is what I'm hearing.
Really quick. Like if a swarm of manticores is going to be on top of us, we're going to give up on it.
How good does his axe swings dismantle this thing? Is what we should probably ask.
going to the bathroom, but I am listening. I have my wireless headphones. So.
We can hear you pee.
No.
It's probably muting.
But I think he has a microphone stand. Doesn't actually do it through his headset.
Okay.
Yeah. How well does Jumbo's
Um,
axe swings?
So, what's the hardness of wood again? Let's see. It's got 10 HP, so depends on how hard Grumble really wants to put into this.
I'll do great weapon master. Do I have to roll to hit?
No, it's a stationary cart.
Yeah.
You just have to do enough damage to smash it,
All right, so minimum of 13 damage. Oh no, 14 damage.
which will be
Maximum.
more than enough.
Yeah.
This will be more than enough to smash through it. So you very quickly smash the cart into carryable, manageable pieces. It takes you like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of heavy work. Another 5 or 10 minutes of moving stuff in. You set it up so that it's, set up
Ready.
like a massive bonfire.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
Ready
is what
for
you guys
one.
were looking for.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But not lighting it just yet.
All right. So a couple of hours pass as the specks on the horizon get larger and larger. Um, after about 3 hours, you can see what they are, just barely, vaguely. They're not manticores. They're wyverns. It's a large troop of wyverns.
Mm. Can I roll a nature check to know about wyverns?
I mean, if you want to, you think you can?
What?
I have player knowledge, but I don't know what my character knows.
Okay.
Nature.
Your question was, how much does
Nope.
your
I don't know
character
anything about
know?
wyverns. What the hell are those
Yeah.
things?
Like you've vaguely heard of wyverns in the past, but you've never seen one. You don't know anything about them other than they're large and they have 2 legs and wings. Like that's about all that you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Um, uh, people haven't become Wyvern Riders, have they?
Hmm.
People haven't become Wyvern Riders, right?
I mean, you never know.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well at least it's not manticores. Maybe they're just passing by. We shouldn't draw their attention.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best option.
So let's not light
Agreed.
that fire.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yep.
I mean, they do look like dragons. You know?
All
Baby
right.
dragons.
If you want to call them that.
Another couple of hours pass, and they get closer and closer. They're traveling in a rapid pace, and as they get close enough to see, like clearly, you do notice that there are metal buckles and straps and all kinds of accoutrements attached to these things. Um, you know from being a Neomar native
Yeah.
that there's only one group of individuals who use wyverns for riding, and it's a mercenary crew. It's a mercenary crew called the Bloody Blade, and they're not good people.
And they're coming
Did-
right for us, huh?
Does it look like they're coming right for us?
They are going over the top of you.
Okay. So it's just coincidence.
So then, like, when it's distinguishable that there are in fact raiders, Mott will kind of freak out a little bit, going, "Oh fuck, those are the Bloody Blades. We need to hide. We need to do something. We need to make sure that they're not coming for us because, yeah, these guys are bad news. And if this is my worst fear, the city had it out for us way more than I ever thought they did." And Mott will quite literally just kind of be stuck further into the cave, going, "Nope, I don't want to deal with these fuckers." So he probably won't see him pass over.
Hey,
Okay.
Mom, calm down. You're almost hysterical.
I have right to be.
Yeah, but if you want to hide, you don't want to be hysterical. I'm hiding.
Quit making good points.
Yep, I'm just gonna put my back to the wall and sit down on my butt. Just wait it out.
Why would the city send the fucking Bloody Blades after us?
All right. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Did he say Pika
Yeah.
Pika?
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
He's pretending to be Pikachu and he's trying to zap me.
Jesus.
Man, I grew up on first gen Pokemon. That's awesome.
So they pass over you guys. The sound of it is ungodly. Okay, I'm Bulbasaur. I get it. But the flap of their wings is thunderous. You can hear the sound of creaking leather and buckles. And as you fly over, you hear like voices like orders being shouted back and forth. It's probably a good thing you guys tore your cart apart and put it inside, because you see the glint of someone with a spyglass, like an actual like spyglass, scanning the ground underneath them.
Now it's my turn to fight.
You think they're after us?
After somebody.
As they pass over the large main cavern, you hear one of them like shout up, "Daddy's busy. Daddy is busy. Go play with mom." You hear one of them shout an order, "Check the cave!"
Uh-oh.
Looks like we're in for a
Uh,
fight, boys.
Maybe.
And as you hear the sound of the wyvern hit the ground with a heavy thud, and then you kind of nothing happens for a few minutes, and then you hear the thing take off again.
When it does land, Mott will, if we have any lights lit, he will like immediately go, "Turn that shit off."
So the wyvern lands basically at the major opening,
Right.
and they take a cursory glance in. They don't actually like search for anything.
Oh, still, that's gonna be Mott's response because if he does know these guys, and I'm assuming that they are as bad as I think they are as a player. So yeah, Mott's like the moment he hears it land, he's gonna go turn off the lights.
I don't think we have lights on.
Yeah, you don't have any. Your fire's burned out at this point.
Okay. Then it's more of a shut the fuck up then.
All right. Like I said, a few minutes goes. Sorry. A few minutes goes by and nothing happens, and then you hear the wing beats of the wyvern as it launches itself back into the air, catch up with its troop.
There we go. Take that.
Oh,
Oh, good news, guys. We don't have to worry about the manticores anymore.
You think they're after us?
Who knows? They're after somebody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're after us, or if we're lucky and, well, given our track record, we haven't been, they could be after the manticores as well, because, well, the Bloody Blade are a very nasty group of mercenaries. But I don't believe that to be the case, because, well, we are fleeing from a major city right now, and killing a nobleman puts quite the bounty on people's heads.
Ninja,
So,
what direction did they come from?
They came from the south.
Yeah, so here's the thing. If they were coming from the city, we came from the north. Wouldn't they be going the opposite direction?
Yes.
No, I'm
oh,
saying that to the
yeah,
group.
no, yeah, and so
Reese, settle down.
Mott will kind of go, oh, yeah,
Settle down.
all right, cool, we're not fucked
Yeah.
as much.
They're clearly looking for somebody, and who knows if they wouldn't have killed us if the opportunity arose, because
Or
we're
maybe
still
they went
fugitives.
to the
But
town to the south, found out we were going after the manticores, then flew from the south up to here.
maybe, but they kept going north, right? They just kept going
Yes,
north.
they kept
Yeah.
going north. They didn't, except for the cursory check the cave. They didn't stop.
I think you may value our importance a little bit too much. I think, yeah.
Just the fact that a nobleman is dead, that is a very important thing to worry about.
Maybe.
And,
He was also a slaver. Probably everybody hated him.
yeah, don't care, still noble. A lot of people don't care, at least the people who have the gold don't care. In any case, I really think that manticores are no longer a problem. I think we really need to high time it to the town again, at least to be in a town.
Yeah, well, I think we should wait a little bit until these guys get a bit away before we decide
Oh,
to start packing it up and heading back to town.
yeah, but I kind of
What?
assumed that was a given.
I don't know. You've been trying to tell us to turn off lights when there haven't been any lights on and that kind of stuff. I feel like you're
Well,
losing your mind a little bit there, Mott.
if the lights weren't on, it was more of a be the fuck quiet.
Yeah, but we were being quiet, and then you were making noise telling us to be quiet. You've been very off. You've been stumbling a lot. Well, the rest of us have been stealthy. Are you feeling okay?
No, because I'm not in a
Are
goddamn
you
city.
poisoned? Are
No,
you poisoned? Charmed?
Oh,
no,
Are you really Mott, the Mott
hi,
that we know?
Reese.
I will hurt you.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's really Mott?
I mean, you're welcome to if you'd like.
I do not like the nature. Give me a city, damn it.
Pretty sure he's Mott. He's just out of his element.
Yeah, he's just 100% out of his element, and he is right to be slightly paranoid. You guys did technically kill a noble.
Mm-hmm.
And he
He may
just
have
saw
he
one
may
of.
have deserved it, but he's still a noble. I don't have any space in the fridge to put the rest of the spaghetti. Shoot.
Okay, I guess we wait like an hour or two and then hit the road.
Yeah.
Nobody else has any objections.
After about an hour, they're far enough away that you can't tell what they are anymore. Like you know what they are, but you can't. Like they're just big specks of movement on the horizon.
Mhm.
Well, Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to wait about as long as it took from when we first saw him. So,
All right, so you guys want to wait like 2-3
Yeah.
hours now,
Mhm.
extra.
Yeah, to make sure they're just specks on the horizon, like when we first saw him, right?
All right, so you guys it's basically you're gonna spend most of the day waiting for these guys to fly by.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna
Okay.
piss them off.
All right. Well, that's what happens pretty much. Is you guys spend the day in the cave, and every now and then one of you goes out and checks to see how far away they are. And when they're finally just specks on the horizon, it's about midday. It's about midday, 2 o'clock ish, and they're finally far enough away that you can't discern numbers or like anything. They're just a small blotch of line on the horizon.
Then yeah, let's head out now.
Okay. Take the horses, drink the water, get the manticore pelts, get the manticore tail tips. Anything else we're missing? You got 3 maces, the treasure.
Morning
Man,
stars.
yeah, you and your pony, your horse, are not happy with that much weight. Goddamn.
Yeah, no, the animals aren't happy with you bringing, and being saddled up with like 20 pounds extra worth of hide that still smells of blood and death.
Yeah.
They are not pleasant. Ow. Reese, quit hitting me. That's nice, but quit actually hitting me, please. But as you guys make your way back to the city or the small town, I say city, but yeah. As you guys make your way back to town, nothing really absurd happens. You see a couple of packs of hyenas in the distance. They don't bother you. Go, then, Finner. Damn. He's sitting here like snapping at my hand to be let out because somebody's out on our porch just, you know. But you guys make it back to the sound, and let's move you guys back to town. You guys make it back to town uh, with very little incident. The horses are still are. Are you gonna go potty? Door open. Sorry about that. You guys make it back to town with very little issue. The only real problem is the horses are still agitated from the extra weight and the extra, like the smell of the things. They're pretty raunchy. Like, they smell pretty bad. Come on, Finner.
Then is anyone like on the
See that?
border around the town? Like,
There are a couple of there are guards around the town, yes. But the thing is they're not the guards you guys saw when you first came through. These guys are professional looking. Like, they're in shining half plate. They all have the same emblem engraved on the chest. They're
ooh,
wearing the same colors. They're all armed with beautiful long swords and shields.
how far of town are we?
Somebody important is here.
Uh,
Yeah.
how far out of town are we?
You guys don't notice these guards until you're almost in town.
Oh, okay.
Uh, do we wanna like go around town into the elf?
Let's go collect our reward. We saved the manticores.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the guards? I don't think
let's
we want to
go.
have anything to do with the law at this point.
We're not
Let-
running from guards,
then
are we?
no, we're not. We are visiting the the Elven Rain man, because we said that we would visit him first. So we're going to visit him first.
I like that idea.
Where are my scissors?
This wasn't mentioned last time, but as we kind of go, Mott is going to be nervous enough again, and you'll just see like muttering, "Going, I really, really don't want to be here. I want to be somebody else." And you just kind of see him change, somebody else.
All right. They're there. Let's not slice my finger open on a knife. So yeah, you guys are gonna down. Is that
I'm just following the extent what everyone else is doing.
all right? So what's the consensus here?
We are going to try and skirt the city and visit the Elf Ranger or the.
Okay, so you're going to visit Bruno.
Yep.
All right. All right. So you guys kind of head east a little bit to skirt the edge of town. As you get closer, you notice that each of the town gates has these guards on it, and they don't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
Giant
I think we are going to just, like we said, skirt the town and head over to
Okay.
shit, the elf guy,
Bruner.
Bruno.
All right. So you guys skirt the town, head to Bruner's. I will put you on that map just as soon as I am able. Because I am making a snack because I'm starving.
just for daddy.
You're using a giant thunderball on me. Please don't use giant thunderball on me.
I use it okay and take up.
Oh, the kids are dorks.
I love that kid. All right, so you guys skirt the town, head for Bruner's. Uh, as you approach, you see Bruner. You see two figures. You see Bruner, the elf, talking to another man. As you get closer, you notice that the man is dressed in kind of like noble livery. He looks like he's from a well-to-do family kind of thing, and they are arguing about something. As you get a little closer, you can hear Bruner's voice. He's very agitated. You come into my home uninvited. I do not live on your lands. I do not owe you anything. Get off my property. And you see the man just kind of like huff his chest up a little bit, and he's like, Sir, you live here by the good grace of Lord Azul. You will pay your taxes, or we will strip you of your property. Do you understand that? As you guys sort of get a little closer, Bruner looks over at you and he says, I have other business to attend. You may leave my property. That is not a request. And he like pushes past the guy like violently and makes his way towards the four of you. He motions for you. He sees like the pelts off the back of your horse, and he motions for you guys to follow him in. Please, let's get out of the sun.
Gladly.
Oh, Ninja, I forgot. I cut off the head of that thing. Could I have brought it with me?
I mean, that's probably why the animals are so agitated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes. So you guys make your way into the house. Bruner, again, pushing past the gentleman in the noble colors. Uh, he kind of glares at the four of you and like crosses his arms over his chest.
Jack's trouble, huh?
You could do
He just kind of stares at you. Like he doesn't. He. It's not so much as he stares. Damn it. It's not so much he stares at you. It's kind of through you, as if you don't matter.
Is everything okay, my man?
Yeah,
My business is not with the four of you vagabonds. Do what you're here to do, and let me return to my conversation with Master Bruno.
I
mean,
don't
I
think
guess.
Bruno wants you here.
What Master Bruno wants and what he's going to end up doing are two different things. Now, like I said, be about your business and leave me be.
Who are you?
I am Lord Azul's tax collector, and if you know what's good for you, you will quit pestering me. And he like smashes his foot on the ground.
All right, all right. We're gonna follow Elfman into his house.
I'll ask the party, who's Lord Azul?
I believe that is a history check if he's local.
That would be a history check, yes, for those of you who live in Neomar.
Let's see if Mott actually knows who this chump is.
Yes,
shit, he
you do.
does.
Lord Azim, or not Azim, what's his name? Azul? Nadim. Lord Nadim Azul is the lord of the city you guys are heading to.
Yay.
He's probably out, if from the sounds of it, he's got his tax collectors out doing their jobs.
Mm.
Long and short of it, that city that we're delivering our letter to, he is the local lord, and if when we're out of earshot of the taxman, and he is a proper tool.
He is actually. He's got a very bad reputation.
He's
He's known for womanizing.
Yeah.
He's known for drinking heavily, and he's known for collecting taxes on a very unusual schedule.
Mott will look at like Brian and Flame and go, "You guys remember when you tried to talk when we first met and you guys had to talk me out of not, teaching assholes a lesson? He's the type of asshole I'd teach a lesson to."
Why did we have to talk you out of that?
I don't know. You guys just did, and now I'm talking you guys out of stuff. It's a vicious circle.
Oh. I was gonna say I don't remember talking you out of stuff. I think you were always trying to talk us out of stuff.
Well, when we first met, you guys were very insistent of, oh, hey, don't take stuff that doesn't belong to you. People deserve their money, even though they're assholes. Sorry, that last part is what I heard you guys say, not what you actually said.
Yes, Bruner slides the tarp shut behind you. Looks at you and I see you come bearing gifts. I think, if that is the case, by all means, sit down.
I
It's good to see the four of you in relatively one piece.
Well, good news and bad news. Good news is we dealt with Baron Von Bad Guy, the Scarred, and one of his lackeys. Unfortunately, two of them kind of left. So, good things, bad things?
Let's see. And the bad.
There's also blood
Oh,
or
that is the
bugbears there.
Oh
and
yeah,
a lot of bodies.
That's understandable. Manticores are known to pair up with lesser races when the food is good.
yeah. We found a couple, like Grumble said, um, bugbears, but there were quite a few people in their den. Only real notable one was a blue dragonborn, but that was about it.
Hmm. Probably poor fools they've snatched off the road.
That's my guess. But
Did they? Did the people have anything on them? Did they have any
uh,
identifying mark?
the
No.
only one that was notable was the blue dragonborn. Everyone else was chewed up, and all their clothes were stripped off them. So,
Hmm.
We
Probably the bugbears then.
we had some black honks dice
oh
might
yeah,
be, but
like
otherwise nothing discernible.
yeah, like he'll reach in his pocket and put like the pair of onyx dice on his table, going, "Yeah, this is like the only actual notable thing other than
I
the
see. A pair of gambling dice.
yeah, that's about it."
Hmm. Well then, that's unfortunate. If we had been able to identify those poor folks, maybe we could tell their families. But oh well, that's the way of it.
No.
And
Is there anything? Did anything else happen while you were out? Because you look, and he looks right at Mott. You look rather shaken still.
I do. He's gonna probably look at his hands and go, "Those are not claws." I'm still getting used to this whole magic thing, and this happens sometimes.
How
And
about the mercenaries?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, the bloody blade flew overhead, and they were
Hmm.
looking for something.
I know about that. I know what they're looking for. They stopped here in town. They
What were they
bothered
looking
me as
for?
well.
What are they looking for?
Apparently, apparently a noble boy's gone missing.
Hmm.
So the bloody blade have been hired by the boy's father to be returned.
And that's from the southern town or city.
Um, Not from the next one down. It's from one of the large coastal cities.
Okay,
They've been they've basically been flying north in sweeping pattern to cover as much ground as possible.
Well, that's a relief. I thought they were looking for us.
He kind of crosses his arms and why would they be looking for you?
Oh, no
Yeah,
reason.
Grumble. Why would they be looking for
I
us?
don't know. That's a good question.
Just healthy paranoia doesn't do anyone any bad.
Okapi?
well, it is
He
an
kind of
unfortunate case that
give me hang on. Give me deception rolls, please.
Sure.
Okay.
Not one. Zero.
Oh dear.
Another down one.
Oh my god.
come
You
on,
guys
Llama.
you
Let's make it three of them.
guys
Okay.
So he kind of looks at the four of you, stands up, walks into the doorway, slams the door shut and locks it, turns around. What are you not telling me?
The letter that we're meant to deliver isn't quite the letter that we're supposed to deliver. That's just a cover story.
You think, well, obviously, you think that the bloody blade is after you for something, when in fact they could care less about the four of you. And your friend here, who was a black dragonborn, if I recall correctly, showed up. Now looks like a middle-aged human man with freckles and bad teeth. What exactly are you running from? Mhm.
Just tell them.
Well, you don't know. Uh, hmm. There's some drama further north, and we got blamed for it.
He just kind of stares at you, like tapping his finger against his arm. What, bud?
What
Uh,
is that
he's gonna desperately look
Pokemon?
at Brian
Oh,
and
the
say,
egg Pokemon soda paper.
What should I do here?"
Yeah, that's the egg Pokemon.
I was totally going the wrong way.
All right. It's like this. I'm gonna lay it out straight because everyone is like too afraid to tell the truth. We came across a slave ring back in Neomar. People were being sold into slavery and treated horribly and killed and all that horrible shit that's associated with it. We went to rescue them and ended up killing the leader of the slave ring, or his cohorts. Well, no, the leader too, and he turned out to be a noble. So there you go.
You four killed a nobleman.
Yeah, but he was a slave guy. He was a bad guy.
Well, technically, I'm their bodyguard, but I wasn't a part of that adventure.
I see.
And it's like that, you know.
He kind of stares at you guys for a few minutes, and then he starts to chuckle. And
I
then
start
he starts to
chuckling
laugh.
with him. I laugh
And
with
then
him.
he reaches for a sword.
Whoa.
No.
You four get out of my home. Don't come back. I want nothing to do with nobleman slayers.
We got the mentor, the Desmundo guy.
Take them to the village. Get the payment you were offered from the village, and get out of my sight.
Okay, bye. You're a good guy.
No, he's not. He's pro-slavery.
I don't care what he was doing. You killed a nobleman and then waltzed down into my home as if it were a sunny day and in the spring. You do realize that if anyone finds out what you have done, they'll eat on the first cart back to game.
I mean, but it is a sunny day in spring. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, maybe he's not that good of a guy.
He's letting you go,
Yeah.
so
Oh, we can take him, but
no, that ain't gonna happen.
I know. I'm just messing around.
So you guys, as you leave, um, you see the tax collector staring at you as you leave the hut, and he just waves you on, like, go on, leave.
Okay.
And then he clears his throat, and Master Bruno, we have a conversation to finish.
I guess, and like once we start leaving, it's like I guess to the city then. If now that we know that we're not at least the main focus of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the mayor.
You guys do, like, as we're riding towards the city again, you guys do realize now that the local lord isn't doing taxes, we're probably not going to get paid for any of our efforts. You know that, right?
At least we killed a manticore.
I suppose that is a plus. But yeah. uh, so do we want to split up? Some of us go to the mayor while the other ones stable the horses, or do we want to group it?
Let's group go to the mayor, then go to that merchant that wanted to kill that guy. Don't you owe him money? He wanted to kill the Scar guy, and then let's tell the end, and let's go.
Fair enough. Any objections?
Nope.
All right.
To the mayor.
As you guys come up on the mayor's house, you notice there's a bit of a scene going on in front. There's another one of those tax collector individuals standing there, and he has a pouch of gold in one hand, and the mayor on his knees in front of him. There are standing around the mayor, and the tax collector is kind of leaned down and is whispering something in the mayor's ear.
Hello, Mayor.
The tax collector very languidly just kind of stands and looks at the four of you, and the mayor is occupied. Be on your way.
All right.
How long will this take? We need to talk to him.
I said, be on your way, sir.
So let's go to the stables for a bit, guys.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Ninja. Could you explain the situation? Like the mayor's on his knees, like
The
upset.
mayor is on his knees. It looks like he's been punched in the gut.
And is it just this one tax collector here?
No,
or...
it's a tax collector and 3 armed men, like heavily armed men, i.e. the guards that you saw earlier.
Yeah, the speaker kind of cut out when you said the armed men.
I've been moving back and forth across the kitchen, so it does that from time to time. But yes, there are 3 heavily armed guards and the tax collector, and the mayor is on his knees in front of them.
How tough do these guards look?
Full half plate, shining in the sun, big kite shields, long swords, and they look like they could probably put up a hell of a fight.
The mayor, does he look at us, or is he just?
He doesn't look at you. He's just staring at the ground.
This looks more like extortion than tax collecting. He's gonna say that out loud so the tax collector can hear.
What would you know of collecting taxes, vagabond?
How much taxes is owed here?
As many as we collect. It is not your business.
Well,
now
it is if we could pay it off, you know?
Oh. It looks like that bag of money would be enough.
Not we, because my friends are fucking selfish and greedy as fuck, but I don't care about my gold. So how much would it cost to get you guys out of here? Yes, chuckle evilly, but tell me.
You couldn't pay me enough to leave this town without my lord's orders.
Okay.
We will leave when we're told to.
But I still want a number, please.
This village owes back taxes equaling 1,600 gold.
What?
For what?
Failure to provide half of their number of livestock every year for the city.
Okay, but there's a reason for that. They had a manticore problem.
That is not our concern.
It isn't anymore because we killed the manticores. That's why we're here. We dealt with them.
La-di-da for you.
My business your lord?
Is collection. You will not speak to my lord.
Why not?
My lord does not visit with vagabonds who simply waltz into his tax collecting business of their own accord.
That's fair, guys. Ed, as we've already mentioned, as the nice gentleman here has already mentioned, we can do our business at a different time. Let's go to the stables, go to the inn, and chill for a bit.
You're just okay with this? And I point at the mayor's bloody corpse.
He's not a corpse.
Bloody body.
He's not bloody either.
No, he's just.
Babe. I'm not okay with it, Grumble. Actually, I'm not okay with it at all.
Want to do something about it?
Kind of do.
No.
You see the 3 guards immediately draw steel.
No.
I draw my axe.
No,
you will leave or you will die. Now get gone.
Oh,
bloody all blades.
Other men have said that to us.
No.
Then you die. Roll initiative.
God damn it. Sons of bitches. Each and every one of you.
Well, we were already wanted anyways. Might as well make it double wanted.
No.
You poor bastard.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that wanted to fight because I didn't want to be the new guy to the party and like getting people to fight and stuff.
This guy's not supposed to be on this map. I just need to drag the character sheet over. Initiative.
Oh, that sucks.
Are you gonna put up the initiative tracker?
Did you forget to clear it?
That's not the name, but okay. Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
All right. I need to add the nobleman. 1 second. What's his? All right. So yes, as soon as you guys make to fight, the guards charge you en masse. Grumble, you're taking these first 2 attacks.
That's fine. I'm currently not raging, so full damage.
Yeah.
9 damage.
So you
18
take
damage.
both those attacks. This guard rushes you as well because you're the one with the big axe and you're in front. 12 more damage.
Jesus.
No. Ninjas guards are never pushovers.
I did say these guys look tough. I wasn't kidding.
The underlying subtitles that Ninja really meant when he was describing them as each individual these guys could probably take all of us.
This guy rushes forward, seeing Grumble engaged with both of them. He is going to go for Flame, who is the next aggravator.
Okay. Both hit.
All right, the noble is going to draw a small knife, and he's going to reach down, cut something from the side of the mayor's belt, and he's going to begin walking away. Shaggit, it is your turn.
Seeing this sprung to action shit, I am going to cast Cure Wounds at a level 2 at our good friend Grumble because he took a big ass beating.
Yeah, it's gonna help. Okay.
Then that's an action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then just as a bonus action, I am going to heal at level 1 my good friend Flame over there.
All right.
And that's all I'm doing.
All right. Mott,
I
you're up.
do want to ask, uh, are we are leading our horses, or are we on our horses?
The horses are they're like standing back here.
Okay,
You guys
so we got off.
dismounted and walked up.
All right. Mott's gonna put up his hand, like his hands in the submissive motion, and just kind of back out, going, "Hey, no, this is not what I fucking wanted." And he's just gonna back away towards the
Wow.
horses. Yeah. Uh, did not want to pick this fight, and that is his turn.
All right, Flame.
Okay. I'm going to. Where is that? I'm gonna summon Spark.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel, are you still gaming?
Oh, we are actually over time,
Yeah.
so you summon Spark and we'll call it at after Grumble's turn.
Okay. So then Spark comes out, and I'm gonna say, to Spark. Well, actually, I'm gonna have him come right here. I'm gonna say, oh, and when he comes in, he does 2d6 if they don't pass a DC. What is that? 6 Dex DC of
What's your spell save?
15.
All right, so creature within 10 feet of the spirit, other than you, when it appears must. That will include Brian as well.
Oh,
From
well,
not Grumble, because that's yeah.
Oops.
It's all good.
Can't you move it to here or something?
Yeah, I could have, but I kind of called it. I wasn't really. I thought it was only affecting enemies.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know your spell as a character, and you wouldn't want to hit Brian.
Yeah, but the heat
You
of
would
battle
be
is a
you
hell
would
of
be
a thing.
aware of the radius of the explosion.
Because if it's only within 10 feet of the, so I guess I would actually do it like here, so it doesn't so it would only hit these two guys then, right? It's 10 feet,
Yes.
within 10 feet. Should summon it next to Mott too. Little traitor. Anyways, DC 15 Dex.
So that's one, and there's two.
Okay. So 2 points of damage to the first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See? I'm not the only one who said that this fight was a bad idea.
So then, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna tell Flame to get over next to me and Brian and teleport us, back a bit. So he'll, and then do his teleportation. And so he's gonna try to take Brian with us and
All right,
teleport
Brian
us.
go ahead, and if you're willing to, you may teleport.
I will always be willing to do what people tell in my
Basically,
party.
teleporting you back up here.
Dex
Why
save.
is that only 14? It should be 15.
Well, he fails it either way.
Mhm.
All right, Grumble, it's your turn.
I will bonus action rage, so that triggers wild surge. Roll d8, 7 flowers of vines until it rages 15 feet difficult terrain to your enemies.
Okay.
Not for my allies, for my enemies. So I'll do an aura. They can't see this unless you enable it, Ninja. 15 feet. I'll make it green. Okay, and action attack. I won't use reckless, and I won't use great weapon master. Just a normal attack.
Go ahead. Which one are you attacking?
Anyone doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, it does matter. This guy.
All right.
Yes.
That will miss.
Okay, that's my
So
turn.
you bring the great axe down. He bats it away with his shield, and he just sort of turns, looks at you, and you boys made a very big mistake. All right, and we will call it there for the night.
Later my ass.